It's amazing. I think that, whenever you come to Saskatchewan and you see the rich tradition and, the guys who have been inducted before you, it's always in the back of your head to be able to have such an accomplishment. So it's great to finally get in. I get to join a lot of the guys that I play with, a lot of guys who I'm friends with to this day. And it's a tremendous honor to be inducted. As amazing as that moment and that game was, I will have to go back even further to the Calgary game in 2009 when I hit Chris Getzlaff for the game winner on in the final seconds of the game. Excuse me. I would say that play because that's kind of sort of my coming out party, so to speak. I think that that pretty much solidified me as a starter for the Saskatchewan Roughriders and then the CFL. And then for it to happen against a great team like Calgary in the moment that it happened, I would have to say that that play sticks out more than any other. We all know that things didn't end in the way that I would have liked it to. But, as time goes on, you mature and you realize that, it happens to everyone, even the best of them, you name them. Their time comes to an end, and very, very few guys get to finish their career with the team they started with. So, of course, I was a little upset about that, and that's just naturally the competitor in me. And it just made sense to basically come back home, so to speak, and enjoy this next phase of my life as an alumni. And Saskatchewan has been so good to me and my family, and it just makes perfect sense for me to come back home, so to speak, and just rekindle that relationship because it was long overdue.
Would you do anything differently, or would you do it the exact same way?
Oh, of course. In hindsight, I would have taken the pay cut and stayed in Saskatchewan. When you're in the moment, your competitive drive is what fuels you, and you feel like you should be compensated as such, and that's how I felt at the time. I just want to be transparent. I was offered a contract from Chris Jones and the staff, and it was me who turned it down. And so looking back, of course, I would have loved to finish my career and been able to stay with the Riders my entire career.
Darian, when you look back at your time in Saskatchewan, well, what do you think about it? Because obviously, just one of four quarterbacks to ever bring this franchise a Grey Cup victory.
Wow. I mean, just from the time I came in and in 2006, it was seeing, struggle a little bit, the stadium not as full as it was as my time progressed. And then just seeing what winning could do for a franchise and how it could, bring a province and Rider Nation together. So from the beginning, and then you go through those years of 2009 and 10 when we make back-to-back Grey Cups to winning it in 2013 and just seeing the progression of the franchise, new stadium being built. I just think about, as far as my career goes, the timeline of just seeing how winning could definitely change a franchise. And on the, financial side, you could see, just a huge, beautiful stadium going up while you're playing. It's just it just shows you what can happen when you have success. When I got the call from Craig and Steve, and they told me that Roy was being inducted as well, I just had the biggest smile on my face, just knowing that I get to see him again because I haven't seen him in God knows forever. And just to be able to thank him personally for bringing me in. I remember back when I was at the University of North Carolina, and I was in talks with him with my agent. Just thinking about those conversations and him giving me the opportunity to further my football career is just amazing. So I'm definitely looking forward to speaking with him and being able to thank him personally for bringing me up. First and foremost, when you do your research and you look at the the rosters, you look at an opportunity, and I knew that I was coming in with Kerry, so I knew it would be hard for me to crack the roster, especially with the success that he had in Ottawa, and he was a vet, and knowing that Marcus Crandall and Rocky Butler were there as well. So for me, it was just about coming in and making a name for myself, and just showing the coaches that I could make a few plays here and there. So my first thoughts were, man, now I have to go and sit on the bench for a couple of years, because when you come out of college, you're the guy and you want to play immediately. But I think that was the best thing for me, to come in and sit behind a couple veterans like we had in front of me, and be able to learn the game. Well, first of all, as an athlete, just a guy who just gave his all, was willing to put his body on the line, played through injuries, sickness, and did whatever it took to bring a Grey Cup home. And then as a person, just genuine, never faked anything, always was honest about how I felt, and, was, stopped to sign autographs for the kids, stayed late after practice, did whatever it took to just embrace the community. And I know that very few times kids get to, especially in Saskatchewan, to meet us as professional athletes. So I tried to take every single moment I could to sign every autograph, to make sure, in case a kid never got the opportunity again, that he was able to meet me. That was a very special team, and it's a special award for sure. But I mean, I don't sit here and talk about individual accolades too much, but it's definitely an honor. I mean, any guy would lie if they told you that they didn't care about succeeding at the highest level. So to be inducted is definitely special, and you look at the names before you and the guys who have been a part of the glory days of the Saskatchewan Roughriders, to be included in that and being looked at as one of the legends is it's an awesome feeling. Well, right now I'm between Toronto and Atlanta. My wife and kids are here in Toronto, and my business is in Atlanta. But I definitely plan on being in Regina a couple times this year, one for the Plaza, and then I'll be in town for Labor Day as well. So just trying to integrate myself slowly but surely back into the culture, and hopefully as the years, go on, I'll be able to get out there a lot more. I would love to get back involved. Not in coaching, though. I think coaching is, it's just tough in coaching. You lose your quarterback, and you can lose your job. And I don't want to get involved with that. But I think I'd be a great scout. I can evaluate talent. I'd like to be, work my way up to some sort of front office position at some point. But I think as far as evaluating talent, I think that's something that I'd be really good at.